Oh. Well, welcome back everybody. It is March 24th, believe it or not. It's beautiful out here, but it put a little damper on some of my YouTube plans for you all. We've been with or without power, with or without internet, so it's make it a little trickier to upload videos regularly, but I think spring, the actual spring, is not too far in the future at this point. We've got about 8 inches of snow in the last 2 days. Snow and ice and rain and a whole big mess. But we're in good shape. We're just not getting a ton of work done today. So I figured this is the video you get. A little bit of channel update, a little bit what you can expect in the near term, and what you can expect a little further down the road this summer. So this weekend I really wanted to tackle some firewood, get ahead of some things. Not too exciting, but beyond that, before the foliage pops on these trees, it's easier to do some clearing. See exactly what you're working with as we get close to the power lines coming down the driveway. And as far as cleaning things up, sending them through the PTO chipper. Don't like to send a bunch of leaves through there if I don't have to. So in the near term, we're going to be working on clearing out the driveway. It's over time it slowly comes barreling in, and for safety reasons, keeping things away from the lines and just sightline issues. Got that beautiful brook down there. We want to open things up. We got a nice cherry tree and some other things that are closing in, so we're gonna cut those down before the foliage pops, get them chipped up, tractor stuff, chainsaw stuff, real fun stuff. And I'm brainstorming what kind of mechanical advantages we want to employ as far as winches and snatch blocks, things like that. Stuff I haven't really figured out yet, so hoping to take you along on the journey. And as always, I'm sure you'll give me plenty of good advice to follow next time. I just turned 35 years old this past Monday, so I'm halfway to 70. I'm really trying to take some of your advice to heart and not muscle things around where I don't have to. I heard that on the sawmill video a little bit ago. Just trying to use all the mechanical advantages we can get to make my body last a little bit longer, I suppose. So yeah, beyond the tree clearing, we got all kinds of just upkeep type stuff. We're going to start planting, getting the gardens ready to plant. Believe it or not, it's about 38 degrees right now, but the extended forecast has us getting up into the mid-50s semi-regularly over the next few weeks. So getting ready to plant, vegetable garden, a pumpkin patch. You saw last year, I have a 10-month-old daughter right now, so the pumpkin patch took the back seat this past year, but we're going to get back after it this year, share some of the knowledge I learned over the last few years, and I imagine we'll have a pretty good pumpkin crop this year. Beyond that, I want to spend quite a bit of time on our lawn. Our lawn is sizable. It's about 1.5 acres if you count all of our lawn areas around the house. So quite a bit of lawn. I've kind of put off showing it the attention it deserves just because it is at a larger scale. We've been saving up money, not that it's a ton of money, but we're going to try all kinds of things. We've got a plug aerator. I'll show you how we work. I'm bringing some topsoil, experiment, couple different ways on how to get that on the lawn, whether it be with the tractor, some of our spreaders, and yeah, seed. That'll be a longer duration video. I'll show you the planting process over a month and a half, whatever it takes to germinate. We'll do some of that in the spring, and we'll tackle some more at the fall, but it's just a nice... I know some people don't care about their lawns, especially people that have quite a bit of acreage, but it's just something that I enjoy. I'm kind of getting the most out of it that I can. Like I said, back when we had a smaller lawn, it was easier to care for, smaller area, just everything's on a much smaller scale. Here, we don't have an irrigation system. I don't plan to install one, so it's just going to be a little bit coordinating with the weather, a little bit of luck, and really, it's you reap what you sow kind of deal as far as lawns go. At least that's what I found in my experience. Beyond the lawn, I think this summer, it might get pushed out into the fall, but I really want to take you on some of my woodworking journeys now that we have the sawmill. All kinds of doors opened up. We have limitless lumber. Of course, it takes some time to dry. We do have some construction projects. I want to build a shed this summer. All the buildings you see around here, we've got barns and garages and big house, but we don't have any sheds. So maybe first we'll build a shed, just all with a sawmill. That'll be a fun little process for you guys to follow along on. But really the woodworking side of things. We've got those slabs drying, so I want to walk you through a first time slab flattener's journey, and maybe, if it's any interest to you, just some of the furniture we built. So this YouTube thing, I skipped last week just because of weather and everything we've got going on, but the only way I'm able to make these videos if it's an eclectic batch of the things that I actually do. I don't know that I do enough of just one thing to hone in on that. At least the first year was a lot of tractor work. That was fun, and a lot of that will be repeat. I learn a little bit each time I run that thing, and sharing it all with you, and you sharing your advice back with me has been a great ride. So there'll obviously be more of that, but there's going to be some fresh stuff. I don't do the same thing all the time, and each week, well, my goal is to take you along on something I'm experiencing for the first time, or something that I have quite a bit of experience in and I think I can teach you. I try not to tell you this is how you do this thing, because there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat. But I see as I'm sitting here, it might be a little less than 38 degrees, a little bit chilly. Should have brought some gloves, but I think I'll wrap it up there. So thank you for your patience. You've given me quite a few ideas down in the comments on things you want to see, just based on what you've seen of our property and the tractors and the implements we have. So I have a long list of things that I want to tackle and take you along with. I just haven't got to them yet, but rest assured I'll get to them. It's beautiful right now, but the weather hasn't always been that way. And yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the afternoon with the family. Thank you all for listening to me gab. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Take care.